Hello, welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to start journey number 7, and that journey is related to single row function. So single row function, we are having at least 10 to 15 journeys in that. So first of all, we need to learn what is single row function, what are the types of single row functions and all. So let's start our journey and see what are the miles I'm going to cover here. So in single row function, first of all, I'm going to explain you SQL functions. So basically we need to know first what SQL function, and then what are the types of SQL function, and then we'll see single row function and types of single row function. So that will be the end of journey then. So let's see what is single row function actually. Before moving to that, let's see SQL function. So SQL function, whenever we read data from table, we need to suppose manipulate it, or we have to do some calculation, change case, or format the value, or if we have to do some if-else statement there, or we have to aggregate it, all these comes under SQL functions. So these functions will be inbuilt functions in database, and we just have to use it. So while using it, if we have to have input and it is going after modification or formatting and all as output, in the sense one row it will take as input, do formatting or do calculation, and then give output, that comes under single row function. So if in the table we are going to apply single row function on n number of rows, we will get output as n number of rows. But the column on which we are going to apply single row function, it will be formatted, modified, calculated and all. But it will not reduce number of input records. It will go as same input and output having equal number of records. Whereas multiple row functions takes n number of input and it will return m number of output, in the sense number of input row will not or may not or maybe also equal to number of output records. I'm going to explain you in very much detail today about single row function, but let me tell you multiple row function like aggregate function. We are going to do some average and all on many records, but output will be having less number of records or maybe equal. So let's see single row function. So we are going to bifurcate the single row function into multiple types of single row function. So in table, we will have different type of data type like character, number, date, and sometimes we have to do some conversion, null. So we are having single row function related to all these data types. So if I'm going to tell you the types of single row function, so we are going to have character single row function, and then character single row function, for an example, if I need to change the value to uppercase or lowercase, or we have to cut some of the characters, we have to find the position of any string and all. All these functions which we are going to apply on character data type, that will be character single loop function. And then number, for an example, if we are going to find round of the value or we are going to truncate, so the function which will be applying on number values, that are number single row function, and then date. There are many date single row functions. For an example, month between, to get what's the month difference between two dates, or we are going to add month or date, or we are going to find, hey, what's the last day of this month? So all the date related functions. Then we have null functions. So though I'm going to explain in very much detail about all these functions in subsequent classes. So for null function, if we are going to substitute any value or we are going to check null and then do the action, all these will come under null function. And control function, we will have if else. Okay. So we have decode and case for that. Conversion function, when we have to change number to char or char to date. So in that case, we will use conversion function. So the single row function series is going to be longer in incoming classes, and we will have many journeys for single row function classes. So just at the last, we can do just recap. So today I explained you SQL function and then types of SQL function, single row function, and types of single row function. So we'll see you soon in the next class. If you like the video, you can just like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.